welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kelsey. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I haven't posted on this channel in months and months and months, maybe even a year. I'm not sure. It's been a long time. So thank you guys for coming to watch this video. I can't believe I'm doing a bump date. I also haven't done a bump date in years and years since our little girl Juniper is actually 2 years old. So I'm super excited for this. I love doing the bump dates. During my first pregnancy, I really liked tracking it. It felt like a really fun place for me to kind of like talk through everything I'm feeling and what I'm thinking and share it with you guys. And then hopefully, I'm really hoping comments are not disabled on these videos. I'm not sure what exactly triggers the comments being disabled. We'll see. Pregnancy could be one of those triggers. I really hope that's not the case because I really loved the feedback and interaction on my previous bump dates when I was pregnant with Juniper. So hopefully we can still have a really great like comment section where we can talk and interact together, because it was one of my favorite things last time. So for this bump date, I am 8 weeks pregnant. So it's still in the very beginning. I'm in the throes of the first trimester. So pregnancy is not super hard on me. I know there's a lot of women out there that are constantly sick throughout the day. Some even have to stay in bed all day. I'm lucky in that I don't have to deal with symptoms that severe, but I do definitely struggle with fatigue. So let's just get straight into symptoms. So 8 weeks pregnant, I am definitely dealing with fatigue. I'm so tired all the time. I have been taking naps, which is not something I do. And this was actually the symptom I was most dreading when it comes to when I was preparing to get pregnant. It was the one thing that actually made me feel very anxious about getting pregnant again, just because I knew it would be even harder this time because I'm now taking care of a toddler. So dealing with like fatigue and taking care of a toddler and trying to just live the responsibilities of normal life, run a business, take care of myself, fit everything into the day, it just felt impossible. And I will tell you, it definitely does not all get done. Our house is messier than it has been. I'm a lot lazier when it comes to like food, like feeding our family. Things are getting a little bit pushed aside and the expectations are dropping. And I'm kind of accepting that. I know that this is a temporary phase of pregnancy, at least I hope so. And I'm growing a human being in my body, and it's okay to be tired. So I definitely allow myself to take those naps, even though they're not my favorite thing. They are right now, but in general, taking a nap is not my favorite. I love to like get stuff done or do fun things, or taking a nap just always felt like a waste of time to me. But not right now. I'm definitely enjoying them. So I'm allowing myself to kind of take it a lot easier. And I'm so grateful because Corbin has been right there throughout everything. He has picked up a bunch of slack, and I am sure he is looking forward to the end of the first trimester too, because I'm sure it's exhausting picking up all that extra slack. But so grateful that he is able to do that and that we can kind of work on this together and get through it together. Besides fatigue, I am dealing with nausea. I haven't actually been sick. By sick, I mean I haven't thrown up, which is great. Love it. But I do like randomly throughout the day, I just gag. Like, I can't help it. I just like, bleh, like dry heave gag. And it's usually something that I smell, or definitely a trigger is opening the fridge. The fridge, oh, it gets me to another one. Heightened sense of smell is a big one for me. I can smell everything, especially if it's gross. So if I'm opening the fridge, I almost immediately gag. I actually have gotten to the point where I just like open the fridge and I like plug my nose and I try not to breathe while I'm like looking for whatever it is that sounds good at that moment. And yeah, if I get a whiff of something, I gag. Or if I'm sometimes washing the dishes, there's like old food and I gag. Just like gross things, I just like gag. I don't actually throw up, thank goodness, but yeah, it's kind of funny. Corbin kind of laughs at me. So that nausea, gag reflex is another symptom. Heightened sense of smell is another one. And then there is another one that's probably kind of gross. I feel like I'm already getting that increased saliva. So I feel like I'm like, have just like extra spit in my mouth. So when I'm talking, I feel like I'm like, gah. I have like extra spit in my mouth. It's kind of gross, kind of embarrassing. But this was definitely something I had in my first pregnancy too. I felt like I started to kind of talk younger, or like, I don't know. And I think it's just like the hormones of like the extra saliva in my mouth. But anyways, I'm definitely getting that. Like I can feel it when I'm talking right now, and it's weird. I don't like it. But that also doesn't help like a gag reflex. I haven't actually gagged about that, but now that I'm thinking about it, it's kind of grossing me out. So there's that. And then I already feel a little uncomfortable. And this one has surprised me because 8 weeks, right? The baby is the size of, let me look it up again. According to the Bump, which is the app I'm using to track, because that's what I used last time and I like it, baby is the size of a raspberry. So the baby is very, very small, very small. I should not really feel any discomfort, but I think because it's my second pregnancy, you know, your body kind of knows what to do. My uterus has expanded probably quicker. I already feel a little bit uncomfortable, like I'm comfortable in my pants, just like that pressure on like my uterus area. I already feel uncomfortable lying flat on my back, which I can't remember why this is, but I know that's really common, but I didn't remember it feeling like that right in the very beginning. But maybe I was. I should really go back and watch my bump dates for the weeks that I'm posting. That'd be really interesting. I'll actually post the bump dates from my first pregnancy to this one, so you can like compare if you want. I'll have them linked in the iCard and also down in the description below. So anyways, I'm just getting uncomfortable already. Like I'm ready to dig out my pregnancy pillow. Seriously. I pretty much sleep with a million pillows already just to have that extra support around my body, because I just feel I can sleep so much better that way. So yeah, those are pretty much the pregnancy symptoms I have now. I wouldn't say I've been super emotional. I guess I've been maybe a little bit more irritable. I don't know. You should really ask Corbin these questions about emotions. I haven't like cried or anything. There's a couple times I'll like sort of tear up to like a really good song, or if I don't know, but I haven't been super emotional. Mostly I've just been kind of tired and just zoned out. I'm not even kidding. Sometimes I sit on the couch and I'm just like, I could sit here all day just staring at things. I'm just zoned out. So those are pretty much the symptoms for to where I'm at now at 8 weeks. How I'm feeling just like mentally and emotionally, not actual physical symptoms, is I'm feeling a lot better right now. If you don't know the story, I'll link that also down in the description below about how we found out we're pregnant and then what happened immediately after. Basically, I kind of wasn't really getting my hopes up that this was going to be a viable pregnancy because I had been diagnosed with low progesterone, which could have all been a big mistake. But go watch that video if you have any questions about that. We try to really lay out the whole story for you guys. But so for a while there, it just didn't feel quite real or right, or I just wasn't really embracing the fact that we were pregnant because I just was like afraid to do that. I was afraid it wasn't going to last, that it wasn't going to be viable, or that we were just going to get bad news. And yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. We actually went to our first midwife appointment. I am working with a midwife. And we saw the baby's heartbeat for the first time, which was amazing. It definitely started to sink in at that moment, just like seeing the baby and her saying right away, I can see the heartbeat, everything's good. And she said the baby was like moving around a lot, which is a really good sign that the baby's super healthy and the rate of miscarriage is pretty low. Yeah, so after that appointment, I definitely felt a lot better. I definitely felt like, okay, we're pregnant, we can be excited about this. And yeah, so I'm in a lot better place now than I was even like last week or even just before that appointment, which was just like a few days ago. So definitely mentally and emotionally, I'm a lot happier. I'm still like processing it a little bit because it's just kind of, it's different. It is different because when my first pregnancy, it's like I didn't have another child, obviously, and I don't know, it's just a different feeling. I'm super excited. I'm so grateful that we're pregnant and we're bringing another child into the world. Hopefully all goes well and it's a healthy boy or girl, and that's all we can ask for. That's all we want. But it's just, it's different. There are just like apprehensions that I know are very common, but sometimes I'm just like worried, like what if I don't connect with this baby the way I did with my first baby? Or what if, I don't know, it's just hard to like, you can overthink it and you can just worry about little things, which I absolutely know I'm gonna love this baby just as much as I love my first baby. But it's just like, it's hard to understand how that's possible because I love our daughter Juniper so much. But then I think back upon when we were pregnant with Juniper, and it's like the moment she was born, it was like my heart exploded with just like this overwhelming love for her. Even though I felt so connected to her even before she was born, it's like the moment she was born, it was crazy. And I'm sure that's going to happen with the next one too. And I cannot, like, that moment is the most beautiful just so beautiful. So I'm sure that's going to happen, but it's just a different feeling. And I'm hoping, you know, I also worry about how is Juniper going to feel with a sibling. I really think she's going to be a great big sister. I think she's going to love the baby. But there is always still just like a little bit of that apprehension of, well, what if she struggles with it? Or what if she feels abandoned? Or what if, you know, she's not going to have that full one-on-one attention with us? And that's what she's used to. So it's going to be a big change. Obviously, we still have months and months to go, but it's just those little thoughts that I think about a little bit, and I'm still kind of getting used to and processing. And I know it's going to be like a journey when our new baby is here. I know it's going to be kind of a learning curve, and we're going to have to just like figure it out as we go. But I am so excited. And I am so excited to find out if we're having a boy or a girl. We actually might be doing that sooner than later. I feel like that, like finding out if you're having a boy or a girl, kind of really settles things in for you, or for me at least. I feel like I can kind of picture a little bit of what our life might be like, or who he or she might be like. So I'm really excited for that news coming up. Anyways, I feel like I have been just talking and talking and talking. Leave it down if there's comments. I hope there's comments. Leave it down in the comments below. What are kind of the things you're hoping to see in these bump dates? If you have questions, or I'm trying to figure out how I want to format it. This is kind of just like stream of consciousness. This is one video, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna like do it like that, or if I'm actually gonna have a full format of like maybe symptoms, how I'm feeling physically, mentally, emotionally. I'm not really sure how I want to do it yet. I'm kind of figuring it out. I'm actually not even sure if I'm gonna do physical bump dates, like showing the belly. I haven't decided yet. I know you guys are gonna probably want to see that, but I'm thinking I might actually do those on Instagram. So haven't made a final decision, but definitely go follow me on Instagram. I'll have it linked down there as well. It's always linked down there, but it'll be down in the description. Just click view more so that you can see it. And I don't know, I really want to post like pretty bump photos. Pretty, I don't know. We'll see how they turn out. But yeah, we'll see. I haven't decided. So that's it for this week. 8 weeks pregnant. Can't believe it, already 8 weeks pregnant. And thanks to you guys so much for watching. Definitely go follow our family vlog channel if you haven't followed it. We post pretty much daily videos. We're not going to be posting on Mondays because that's going to be the bump dates, but go follow that, see our daily adventures, and I'll see you guys next week. Be your feeder. Bye.